free tool made by one guy become the backbone of an entire animation subculture. If you were on the internet in the 2010s, you've probably seen an MMD video before, without even realizing it. This free 3D animation software revolutionized the Vocaloid fandom and indie animation as a whole. Created by Yu Higuchi in 2008, MikuMikuDance, or MMD, allowed Vocaloid producers to make animated music videos for free with little to no animation experience. Before this, most Vocaloid songs had a simple still image. Within the span of about 5 years, MMD became the #1 animation software in Japan. MMD was free and beginner-friendly, a huge deal for animation software. I have my master's degree in animation, and I'm telling you from experience, animation software is not cheap by any means, and certainly not beginner-friendly. What makes MMD so user-friendly is the ability to import and export motion data. But to understand why that matters, you need to know a little bit of how 3D animation actually works. This is a mesh. It's a 3D model made out of polygons. To animate this mesh, you need a rig. The rig needs a skeleton made up of bones. You attach the mesh to the bones, and the bones can be animated, which in turn moves the mesh. With an MMD motion download, you can save the animation data from the bones and apply it to your model. So basically, someone, let's say user A, animates their model, and the information is saved in the rig, or bones, and then it can be exported. Then you, user B, can import that file, and it will apply the motion to your model's bones. So essentially, you can copy and paste animation. Imagine opening animation software for the very first time, being able to download a dance that somebody else made, and have it working in minutes. Suddenly, people who had never animated before could create full music videos. The MMD community would often share free motion downloads, models, stages, lighting, and more. It began with mostly Vocaloid models, but people would make their own characters too, or even characters from shows and games. MMD has been used for thousands, probably millions of videos across the internet. Its reach has gone beyond Vocaloid, and you can probably find MMDs for whatever fandom you're in. MMD moved from NicoNico Douga and Japanese platforms to English with Tumblr, DeviantArt, and YouTube. MMD didn't just spread, it practically colonized the internet. So how did this single piece of software for a niche music fandom end up everywhere? The answer is the community itself. On NicoNico Douga, Japan's video sharing platform, MMD videos were exploding. Animators were uploading not just their finished videos, but the assets they used to make them. And everything was free, everything was shareable. The culture around MMD wasn't competitive, it was collaborative. You didn't hoard and guard your work, you uploaded it so someone else could build on it. And that spirit is what made MMD spread so fast. MMD also has a very distinct look to it. It doesn't look like professional 3D studio animation, like Pixar. It doesn't look like anime, it looks like MMD. And once you watch an MMD video, you can spot its signature style a mile away. The content made with MMD would vary greatly. Of course, you have dancing and music videos, but also shitposts and talkloids of whatever meme was trending at the time. MMD had outgrown Vocaloid. It was its own medium now, and the internet ran with it. By the mid-2010s, MMD was everywhere. Fans were importing models from video games, anime, and creating their own original characters. If a piece of media had a passionate fanbase, someone was making MMDs of it. Five Nights at Freddy's, Undertale, Hetalia, Homestuck, whatever fandom dominated Tumblr that year, MMD was there. But here's what I think is the most remarkable thing about MMD at its peak. The barrier between creator and audience was almost non-existent. You could watch a video, download the exact assets that were used to make it, and have your own version running basically within the same hour. That kind of accessibility doesn't exist anywhere else in animation. You can't just watch the Amazing Digital Circus and just make it yourself. That's just not how it works. But with MMD, you could watch a video, download the motion, download some models, and literally you have it up and running less than an hour. It was really, truly incredible. But sadly, by the late 2010s, cracks were beginning to show. MMD's engine was aging, Blender was getting easier, VRoid made model creation accessible in a whole new way. The community didn't disappear per se, but it definitely thinned out. When everything is free and shared by the community, what happens when the community starts disappearing? MMD was never supposed to last this long. It was a passion project made by one developer for one virtual singer, released for free with no business model and no roadmap whatsoever. By every conventional measure, it should have faded out years and years ago. And in some ways it did. The peak Tumblr era is long over. A lot of the biggest creators moved on to Blender, VRoid, or even professional pipelines. Some of the old download sites are completely gone. Some models have been taken down, or from deleted accounts, or have just been lost to the internet. But the spirit of MMD never really went away. Every VTuber streaming right now is an offshoot of what MMD built. The idea that a virtual character can have a presence, can move, can perform, all of that was proven by MMD creators. Platforms like Booth and Gumroad exist, in which you can share free 3D assets. Free software like VRoid, which was used to create this exact model that you're seeing right now. The height of MMD is long gone, but its legacy remains. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you learned something new or just enjoyed the video, please give it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this one, consider subscribing. I just hit 200 subscribers and my goal is to reach 500 by the end of the summer. So do me a favor and click the subscribe button for more Vocaloid content. So long my shadow sprites, till we meet again.